Okay, so this video is concerned with new drivers that are onboarding or interested in users for the first time. We are a digital load board and primarily all our loads are focused on heavy equipment. So things like bulldozers, rock trucks, excavators, and anything smaller like a skid steer or an attachment for a piece of equipment, whether that's an agricultural machine or construction. We also have pieces from forestry and oil and gas and kind of anything in between. So loads that will suit open deck transport, anything from a guy running a pickup truck with a gooseneck trailer all the way to low boys and RGM type trailers. So if you're on the site, check us out for an overview. And if you do want to onboard, click on Become a Driver. As soon as you do this, it will take you to a page that will give you more information about how we operate and how our rates are calculated. So please take a look at that. When you're ready, just click Join Us. This takes you directly into the app. If you're using this for the first time, the first part you'll see would be create a profile, which would be your first and last name, your email address, your cell or mobile number, and a password. Once you've done that, it's going to bring you into this section. You want to click on register, and yes, you want to be a commercial driver for Trusted Dispatch. If no, it means you're non-commercial. You can still join, but honestly, there won't be as many opportunities if you did decide to do that. Click on commercial information. The whole point of this section is your profile is your calling card for that shipper. When a load is posted on our system and you, the driver, see that load notification come through and you accept that haul, what the shipper will see on his end is your driver profile or part of it at that point. And that shipper is going to make a decision on whether they want to confirm you and prepay for that load. And most of that is based on your profile. So it's very important that this is completed in full. It's here you can actually enter your company name and your home base. It's important you enter a profile picture. What we really want is a truck. So not a picture of your profile face or your fishing trip or whatever you might do. What we really want is a truck, because that is going to show the shipper what you're about, what vehicles you have, and yeah, I think that's pretty straightforward. Any regions that you want to operate, so just click on here and select as many or the general ones if you prefer. Our loads predominantly are throughout Canada and in the US, so if you have US or running authority, you can do some of the cross-border loads. If you just want to stay within your province, that's absolutely fine. Again, we're aiming to connect you with loads and you're passing through and you're able to grab those if you've got free capacity and the correct trailer type. Vehicle information. You can add up to 5 vehicles. Again, we focus on owner-operators primarily. So put in as much detail as you can here, along with your policy number, the expiration date with the insurance companies, your vehicle type. Again, you can add up to 5 vehicles. You can, if you want to, if you're just running a couple of vehicles, one truck, you can list some of your trailers if you want to as well. That obviously helps the shipper to understand what equipment that you do have. Please put your references down. We allow up to 3 references. We do check those, so please put those in. Driving experience. This is something that's shown straight away to the shipper when they're looking to accept the driver. So please enter your relevant experience, any at-fault collisions that you've had. Please list any major companies you've worked for, and also any qualifications and tickets that you have. So the more you're putting in there, the greater confidence and reassurance that is being built for the shipper before they go ahead and confirm you as driver. This is quite important as well, the notification level. If you select none, that's fine. You are just going to be on an email list, and we send out a newsletter maybe twice a month just to let you know if we have any additional assistance with loads that we need covering or anything general like that. If you select basic, this is the free membership. It is always free to join us. Basic gooseneck, again, loads that can be carried on a flat deck. We're talking about smaller LTL, smaller load mixes. So anything like, for example, like running up to a gooseneck, so a 32-foot load could take with maybe a maximum 17,000 pounds or thereabouts. Anything larger than that, if you're a semi-truck driver with a trailer, for example, a low boy or a double drop, then please select semi. Again, it is free to join. It's the membership is free at this point if you select basic. That will allow you to view all loads except loads that are in that category. All of our loads are categorized. So when a shipper is submitting a quote for a skid steer, for example, then that's going to fall under the gooseneck category. Now, if you're a semi-truck driver and you've selected just the semi-loads, you're not going to get that notification. You can still see that load using our app, but you may not be able to accept it unless you click the basic subscription. So guys, as a point just to help you out and maximize your revenues, maybe select both. You don't have to, and you can choose to haul whatever you like. But if you want more opportunities, if you see a load that's smaller there that you're passing through, you might not want to miss that. Just go through into your profile, update it, select basic, and then you're away, especially if you're already approved in the system. That's very easy to do. Premium, the difference between the premium and the basic membership. Premium is our paid membership. The difference between these two categories, the only difference, is the notifications you receive. If you're premium and you're a paid member, which is a yearly subscription, you are going to get an instant notification about a load in your area that comes up. So for example, if you're a semi-driver and a combine comes up, it's coming through Saskatchewan, you're there at the right time, you're going to get notified straight away as soon as that load pops up, and then it's down to you whether you want to accept that load. If you're basic, there's a delay on that, you still get notifications, you just won't get them straight away. A lot of our loads, when they come through, they do get snapped up pretty quick, so it might be worth considering, especially when we get through to our busy seasons. Next, deposit information. Again, equally as important, if not more. Without that information there, we absolutely cannot pay you. Our system does run a check before we pay our drivers. The way our payment works is the rate you see on the system is the rate you actually get. So when a driver accepts a load, the shipper's confirmed that driver, we've received the payment from the shipper. The shipper is given a haul complete code. So when you are liaising with your shipper and you are delivering the load to him and he's happy, ask for the haul complete code. Once he gives that to you, you can enter that code into the system on your profile, on your side, on the load sheet. That tells us that you've completed that load, and that allows us to send that payment through. So it's important that there's deposit information here. Make sure that's accurate. If it's missing, the system does remind you. When we run our payments, which is within 7 days of you completing your loads, we do a check on that as well. As we get more and more coming through, sometimes it's not possible to check every single one. So guys, please make sure that's completed. Payment information is only relevant if you are selecting a subscription level that is premium, and it will show either the gooseneck and the semi, as it does here, or either all or none if you selected basic. Once you've completed all this, just hit submit for approval. That goes through an automated check-in system. We physically check that as well, and then you're actually approved. So that whole process takes about 24 to 48 hours. Any problems doing this, guys, if you need any help, feel free to pick up the phone. There's also a chat feature on the website which you can liaise with customer support, and we'll help you out as much as we can. Any questions, then please do give us a call at 587 956 8681, and we'll look to have a chat with you and help you out as best we can. Thanks very much.